Hey YouTube, this evening I'm going to be bringing you a poem entitled Ideal. It's probably one of the most intimate and private poems I've ever written, but it's also probably the most real. I'm a firm believer of there's no testimony without a test, and this poem really speaks to that. So without further ado, this is Ideal. I'm Allie R, and don't forget to speak with your heart. Pulling the blade away with every exhale seemed to be the only way I could catch another breath. Pressed deep till it bled, watched it run till there was nothing left. And when I held myself close to soothe the pain, I thought it was the closest thing I'd ever get to love. I wasn't sure who I was. My insecurities were peer-made and parent-made, I knew. Were society-made, therefore self-made, I know it. But you're taught to tough it out. Perseverance means not being able to show it. And gasping for air, I suffer behind closed doors. Being alone in a crowded room, you know how that goes. Because if society defines normal, and although they don't tell you how to feel, keeping my pain quiet appeared to be the most ideal, and so I fit the mold. And I've never been morbidly obese, but with a bigger stomach and rounded cheeks, I got written off. Like somewhere there's an attraction scale, and as you get slimmer and your weight plummets down and you go from average to outstanding, which was easy to believe with so many thin girls surrounding. I was never pretty in my own eyes, and because I never truly accepted my size, I started using dietary pills the way doctors would advise against. And I never recognized the danger because to me it wasn't real, and although I hated the way they made me feel, I would have done anything to be ideal, attempting to fit the mold. And with every norm, I began to think I should, and even when my heart didn't agree, my mind felt pulled, until I pulled and I pulled to defy circumstance. I broke the mold and decided to take a chance, to be me, and it turns out I love that girl. So when I look in the mirror, I love myself sincerely. The world thought it had me, and I admit nearly, but now I speak so loud, even the pits of my heart have to hear me clearly. You are wonderfully made. Ideal is a standard of excellence or perfection. Your worth isn't measured by others' attention, or TV, or magazines, or opinions, or society. Repeat after me. I am beautiful. I am strong. Trying to fit the mold is where I went wrong. Forget what others have to say. What do you mean to you? I believe in my inner beauty, and I shine on the outside too. It's not thinking outside the box. It's realizing the box no longer exists. And if you can't hear me at this point, baby girl, read my lips. Ideal is a facade. Nothing about it is real. Stop comparing your behind the scenes to their highlight reels. You are amazing. Who are they to tell you otherwise? Who are they to torment, to tease, to criticize? It's all lies. Tell yourself, I believe in me. And this one is a must, because if you can't go off your own words, who else can you trust? Continue to love who you are and feel how you feel. Who defines ideal? I mean, if given the option, I'd rather be real. Ideal is opinionated. Whose opinion determines where you fall. Looking back at it, I don't want to be ideal at all. And so, I broke the mold.